Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. You are watching Fynn Jamal and this is Fynnologue. In today's sharing, I'm feeling like talking about forgiveness. Okay, forgiveness. What is the definition of forgiveness? Okay, everybody knows what is the meaning of forgiveness. You know, when somebody hurt you and then they ask for forgiveness and then we say it's okay, or even if they do not say I'm sorry, we just say it's okay. All right, forgiveness. Why do we have to talk about forgiveness? Okay, why do we have to forgive? Okay, raise your hand, sisters and brothers, if you ever feel that you have been hurt by someone. Yep. Okay. At any part of our life, even maybe today, maybe just yesterday, you feel that somebody hurt you, okay, by mistake or intentionally, with conscious or suddenly, without even any niyyah, to hurt you, whatever it is, the hurt has been done. You are broken already. So why do we have to forgive? Because somebody hurt us. Where's the justice in there? If somebody hurt me like real bad, okay, and I should just forgive them just like that. Let me tell you this story. This is a true story of Fynn Jamal. Okay, back then, like 2, 3, 4 years ago, before I decided to make a change for the betterment. Okay, whenever somebody came to my Instagram or Facebook or YouTube or anywhere, my social media, say harsh things that I don't like, I thought that, an eye for an eye. Yes, okay. You hurt me, I hurt you back. You talk trash on my social media, I would print screen your comments and then I would upload it, and then say, oh, thank you. Maybe I would write sarcastic caption, or maybe I just bash this person because I thought, I deserve that because that person humiliated me. So, it is permissible for me to humiliate this person back. That was what I thought. Na'uzubillah min dhalik. How I was so wrong. Why? Let me tell you why. One person write a really bad comment. For example, 500 people read that comment. I was humiliated. Yes. But me, print screen that comment, upload it in my social media with, I have like, for example, 1 million followers who reads that. Can you imagine? 500 opposed to 1 million. Am I being just? No. So what I'm saying to you guys is this. Sometimes we feel that, okay, this person hurt me, I should hurt him or her back. But we are not a just creature. The only being that is just is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, He is the most just. We can't even be just to our brothers and sisters, to our friends. If we have like 5 friends in one clique, like you cannot treat them equally, all 5, isn't it? So to continue, why do we have to forgive? Okay, we have to forgive so we would be at peace. Wallahi, I tell you guys, I stopped doing that once I realized, like print screen and retaliate with like responding with, you hurt me, I hurt you back, and then he hurt me back, and then I hurt you back, and then she hurt me back. It is a vicious cycle that would never end. Okay, so forgiving people, would stop all that, and you would be at peace. There's a saying, gossip dies at the ear of a wise person. So the same thing with bad things. One person hurt you, and then if you hurt them back, they would hurt you back, and then it would just continue. My hand is like a wiper, and I'm not. I'm like singing or dancing. Okay, never mind. Okay, it would just go back and forth, back and forth. You see, it would never stop. So be the better one. One person hurt you, you block it, it's okay. Stop it. You don't have to, let God settle it. Let Allah. So, number 1, why do we have to forgive? So we could be at peace. We would be at peace because you let it go. You don't even have to think about it. You talk about me, it's okay. I forgive you. It's alright. So you don't have to think about it. Which leads to the second one. You forgive people, so you move on. You don't even have to think about it. Have you ever hated someone that you waited for that person to fall and crumble and broken, like what you are feeling inside? You want people to hurt as much as you are hurt inside. So waiting for somebody to fall is so tiring, isn't it? So move on. Why do we have to forgive? So we can just live. See, number three, because being angry, because being vengeful, being, like all blaming is tiring. It is really, really tiring. It is energy consuming. You put everything else on hold because you want to wait for this person to fall. So why? You are hurt by someone else, and then why do you want to hurt yourself? We understand now the reason why we have to forgive. Let us talk about ways, how to forgive. Okay, number one, forget. Forget about whatever happened. Forget that person hurts you. Forget everything. I know some of us would say, I forgive, but I don't forget. When you say that, it means you never forgive them 100%. Meaning that you would still hope for that person to get, balasan from Allah and everything. Alright? Number two, how to forgive. Understand that human err, meaning that everybody make mistakes. You too, me too. You too, you too, you, everybody makes mistakes. So imagine if we make mistakes to others, like how do we want to be forgiven? If you are very stingy with your forgiveness, then other people will be stingy to you. When you hurt somebody by mistake, maybe. So when you ask for forgiveness, I'm terribly sorry, I'm so sorry. And then they say, no, it's alright. So they would not forgive you the way you do not forgive other people. See? All right. And then, lastly, last, have a son. Be merciful. It takes a really big person to admit to their mistakes and ask for forgiveness. Can you imagine? You lower down your ego, your esteem, and then you say, I'm so sorry, Fynn. I did you wrong. I am very, very sorry. And then you say, no. You think I would just forgive you? Just like that? Don't be like that. Okay? Be gentle, be nice, be merciful. Okay? Forgive, no matter how big that sin is, because you sin too. And forgive people the way you want to be forgiven by Allah. And forgive people even if they never say I'm sorry to your face. Because sometimes we don't even know that we sin. And imagine if we do not know that we actually hurt other people, so we never ask for forgiveness. Don't you want that person that we hurt accidentally to just forgive you, knowing that you never did it on purpose? So I think that's it. I think that's all for today. I hope you understand why forgiveness is really, really big in our society. We should be a forgiving society. And a forgiving society starts from you. As an individual, you have to start being forgiving. So imagine if, like all of us, millions, billions people, start forgiving each other, understanding that everybody, make mistakes, then I think we are going to be a really fun, loving community. Yay! Okay, so inshallah, I see you in the next video. For the time being, Fynn Jamal.